TheChairShot.com. Always use your head.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the DWI podcast. My name is PC Tunney, and I am the commissioner. I fucked that up, but go ahead, just keep going.
Of the United States.
Your commissioner, the commissioner of the United States of Dare Americas. Oh man, I'm joined as always by the man, the myth, legend, the other half of the world's greatest tag team never. Timmy, the DPP. But we're waiting to hear from you. It's not really a surprise because we're on YouTube right now. Like usually Dan and I would just talk for like a minute, make the guest wait a little bit, because it's an audio podcast. But now we're both. And the surprise for you people that are watching, you already know. But if you're listening, the prodigal son has returned. AJ Malaz is in the house today.
I love you. Yes, I do.
Welcome back to the show.
I needed to do the leather jacket bit just for Eric Bischoff. I'm not going to lie. I had to do it.
AJ's got his own project going on right now. Phenomenally Funky Facts.
Yep.
Right?
Phenomenal Funky Facts every PLE.
Yeah, you're going to get that the week of every PLE. It's kind of a cool series. He gets two different contestants. He's already had myself and Andrew. He's already had Dave Ungar and Chris Platt. And then this next week before, what is it, Clash in Italy? Is that what we got going on?
Mm-hmm.
You got who?
Ricky and Clive, our friends
from
across the pond. So that's going to be a fun one.
Should try and get Mags against Kenny. That'd be a good one.
Yeah, I could try talking to... I forget what we call him now. Christoph, the guy in oh God, why did it the Truman Show?
I don't know who you're talking about right now.
That's what we jokingly call Ray.
No, we don't. You might.
No. That's what we did last episode. Apparently, Tunney didn't watch it, but you guys should watch it.
Why do I gotta watch it? Dude, I run the whole fucking network. I can't watch everybody and listen to everybody's shit. Don't fuck yourselves, you guys. I did the first fucking show with you for you.
Plugging it, asshole.
No, but definitely, if you haven't seen it, go back at Cheer.media, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter. It's all there. We're streaming live on all three TwitFace today, so we got it going on. DPP, how the hell are you, my friend? You got a nice Nike. What is that? Nike? What kind of is that? Yours?
Oh, it's sporting the Army here.
Oh, Army.
No, okay, Army.
Yeah. You know what's crazy is I found this at Goodwill.
Oh, really? Nice.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I mean, if shoe fits.
It looked like you were searching for a soundbite.
Me?
Yeah.
No, I'm trying to get this fucker.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, the chonky.
He was laying on my touchpad screen, so I can't do anything at this point. So there we go.
There was like 3 missed sound bites just because of Chonky Boy over there.
Now I'm back in.
Yeah, brother.
Well, since the sound bites are back, why don't we let everybody know what's happening this week on the 521st edition of the podcast known as DWI.
My.
Well,
We're waiting.
And it's been a long time since I've had this sheet call out.
Nice.
We're going to run down some things from SmackDown, including the Gunther versus Royce Keys, which I thought was a really cool way to get to that match. We'll go over that. Obviously, get into some notes from Raw. One huge note. Dan, you can go ahead and ring the bell for both of us. Yep. And then we're going to run down the 5-match Saturday Night's main event. And where are they? Where's Saturday Night's main event from? It's from Fort Wayne, Indiana. Good old Fort Wayne, Indiana, but at the Allen County War Memorial Coliseum, which is extremely appropriate considering it is Memorial Day weekend. You guys, I got to ask you a question. When I go golfing on Monday, when I go golfing on Memorial Day, should I wear my regular PC Tunney golf attire, usually gray, khaki, black, or light blue shorts, gray shoes, some colorful shirt, and then, usually a white or a black hat? Should I adorn
I love it
here
love
with
it
my fireworks shirt? because I can really do it twice a year. You know, you can do it on the golf course Memorial Day, you can do it on the golf course 4th of July.
I love how your attire for golf is either like the basic of grays and blacks or John
No,
Daly. There's no in between.
No, like from every my shirts are always. I wear the loudest shirts out of all the people I golf with.
Okay.
I was gonna say
Dan can attest to that.
he's got a shirt wardrobe there for golf.
I have a lot of good, cool shirts. I love my cool, loud, flowery, or complicated. The one I just wore had like, oh, just go check out my X. It's on there, and a cool pic from Dan and I at the bar afterwards. That was a great day last week. So, anyway, all right. I guess I don't know. We'll see what happens. We'll see how I feel. You know, sometimes I have every intention, but when I go to leave the house, I look in the mirror one last time and go, "You really gonna leave the house like that today and go out in public?" And more times than not, I switch back to what I'm comfortable with.
Spoken like a real golfer.
I would say if you do end up wearing that hat, you will maybe get past the first tee before it's switched out. Maybe.
Think so? Is that a challenge that I won't wear it the whole day?
I guarantee you wouldn't wear it the whole day.
And for those that
I'll put donuts up for that.
I have a pretty like narrow line of fashion that I wear. I wear pretty much the same. Like I don't wear cheap stuff. I wear nice stuff, but I almost wear all the same kind of stuff. Dan, that's kind of what he's talking about, I think. Anyway, AJ, it looked like you wanted to make fun of me as well.
I mean, I did. the comment I was gonna make was, we know that you live off of spite, so the fact that this challenge was laid down, I'm just gonna assume.
No, I'm not as spiteful as the character PC Tunney, to be honest with you. I'm really not.
And I would say even less when it comes to his golf game, where he's going to be comfortable.
Well, yeah. So when I go golfing, I go to shoot the lowest. I don't care. Like I love Dan, and I will coach him through the round. But I don't care when I'm out there, like what he's doing, right? Like I pay attention to it, and like if I see something, we'll go back and forth and stuff. But I'm out there to shoot a low score, and I'm so fucking tough on myself. It's ridiculous sometimes, but you know, you try anyway. But we have a good time. We'll miss you this Monday, Dan, but we'll probably get out the next weekend anyway. So, why don't we do a fun little thing here for the weekend in case anybody has any plans or anything? Where are you going? What you taking? Are you going anywhere this weekend, DP? Are you having a cookout? What's going on for Memorial Day weekend? Anything special going on?
There is nothing special going on. We are just going to be taking care of cleaning up the yard. Brother Joe is going to come over to help out with a few things, and we're going to make this place. It needs some work outside. Let's just say a lot of things are overgrowing, need to be cleaned up.
Gotcha.
And hopefully it's not raining long enough and we can get some of that done, because it's.
Do you have like bushes and stuff that you have to trim up back there and stuff?
We have that large ass one right by the front door that takes over everything.
You know what I would do with all of those? Get rid of them.
Send them to hell.
Get rid of them. The only thing I would have living on my property is grass. That way, all I have to do is cut it. Fuck the rest of the shit.
Yeah, it's not going to work out.
No, it's not. It's not, because you don't live by yourself.
That's true.
What? You're getting rid of that bush?
That's not going to happen. Where are the birds going to go, PC? Where are the birds going to go?
Away. That's where. AJ, any special plans this weekend?
No, we're probably just going to stay home. We just refilled the Traeger with some more pellets, so we're gonna actually be doing some ribs for Memorial Day.
Nice.
And unlike Dan, we got most of the yard work done. I mean, I still mow. They put a stupid water restriction on how much we can water around here for some ungodly reason. So I mow bi-weekly instead of weekly like I used to, but it's all good.
I got the grass cut. That's why, folks, if you're used to us being on right at 4, we were 15 minutes because Tunney got home. He wanted to cut the grass. The people across the street that usually park their stupid fucking car in front of my fucking house, it wasn't there when I got home. And I said, you know what? I'm cutting the grass now.
No, that's
otherwise
fair.
I can't trim the front part where they
Right.
are, and
Isn't
I
that annoying?
already have like 6 giant rocks on the edge of my property, so they don't park on the fucking grass. They still don't get the point. I'm across
Anyway.
from them, and the person next to them, we both have stones, so they don't park on our yard.
No, what you do is you get enough of those stones, and if they still constantly do it, you just you run it over and you just shoot it off into their car.
No.
Where's our
I've
lawyer
seen
when we
nails.
need it?
I don't need to deal with all that crap too.
There's the thumbtacks. Put the thumbtacks down.
So Monday I'm going golfing. Sunday, I don't know what I'm gonna do Sunday. I'm probably I might grill out after Bandwagon Nerds.
There you go.
But Saturday, myself, Mother of Tunny, DPP, and the Dillinator will be going to Star Wars Mandalorian and Grogu. We're going at 11 a.m. and we're seeing it in 3D super screen. Oh boy, I can't wait.
Is that the one that goes around? I can't remember which is which.
That's
that was
the 4X or 3X.
I just remember it was an X.
Screen X. That's Screen X.
Screen X.
No,
I just
might
remember
be
the
Screen
X.
X.
This is just think of like it's either a regular
Super
screen
screen,
theater or a
3X,
super screen
4D.
theater. So we got the big giant screen and it's in 3D.
Nice.
So this is
All right.
This is the way.
This is the way.
That is the way to
It'll
do
be
it.
popcorn. It's gonna be one healthy lunch.
And talk
popcorn.
Well, I was gonna say instead, why don't you talk to the Dillinator and see if you guys want to get lunch afterwards?
Or that's possible. Well, that's possible. I have to talk to Brother Joe as well.
Oh, is that when you're gonna clean up?
I don't know when he's 100% available, but we'll figure that out.
I bet you he'd like to not be available at all.
I also
to come over to your house to clean up your yard.
He offered to help me put the fence,
he did?
fence door back.
Cool. Hey,
So.
Thanks for not asking me.
Oh, Tony, what are you doing this weekend? Oh, wait.
What am I doing?
Did you say you're doing nothing on Saturday after? All right, well.
I'm going to lunch. It's up to you if you want to go or not. And at lunch, I'll be drinking. So after that, there'll be no yard work for me.
Jackpot.
Nice.
That's what Cheech calls me, is jackpot.
Jackpot? Call you the jackpot?
Oh, when I hit that, what is it?
Oh,
1,043
on the slot.
The last night we're coming back to the hotel in Vegas. Last night we're there, and we decided we were going to just go to bed. We went to a comedy show and came back. And so you can go, when you get into the hotel, you can go right to go to the elevator and go up to the rooms. You go left, you go into the casino. I went left. I threw 100 in a $5 machine. I think Nate went with me, and Satchel McFlippins, that is. And third pull, 1,043. The attendant comes over, counts it out, gives it to me. Then this hooker, lady of the night, comes up to me and goes, "How you gonna spend all that?" And I go, "Not on you." And we walked away. So that was fun. That's how we'll get into commercial here right now. You're listening to the 521st edition of the DWI podcast. AJ Balaz is back in the house today. Don't drink and drive, drink and podcast. We shall return. It's you.
Well, I'm supposed to play it now?
Sure.
Promotional consideration paid for by the following.
See, I don't have
This is your boy Kenny Killer telling you to make
that.
sure you check out thechairshot.com, bringing you breaking news, interviews, podcasts galore, everything progressing. Make sure you check it out, thechairshot.com.
Thechairshot.com. Always use your head.
I love how I haven't been on a DWI in like 21 episodes because I was on 500. The more things change, the more they stay the same.
Well, I mean, we've known each other since 1995. And
did you think things were going to get better?
On top of knowing each other since 1995, we have spent a lot of time together. A lot of time together.
I mean, fair.
We probably spend less time together. Well, it's summer now, but yeah.
But still,
we used to go out every Friday. There was like 3 or 4 of us that even into our early 30s, every fucking week. And we just don't do. That's not even something that is intriguing me anymore to go out at night.
I don't even really want to do that, and I already hit 30.
Yeah, we'll do some like day stuff, that might drag into about 6 or 7, but that's about it. Yeah.
It's lunches now.
Yeah.
That's good. Then we're good. It's good enough.
All right, that's enough about our old asses. Let's talk about SmackDown from last week. I'm not going to touch on everything because we do have a Saturday night's main event to talk about. So let's really just get into what I kind of teased earlier on. And Cody comes out and he sets up the signing, right? He throws the chairs in, he brings the table in, he sets it all up, he makes it nice, he puts the contract down and says, "All right, we're ready to go." And Gunther comes out and he's playing all these fucking games, you know? Is he going to sign it? Is he not going to sign it? And out comes Royce Keys. And Royce is like, "If you're not going to sign it, I'm going to sign it." So he marches down to the ring. I thought that was really cool. And he's about to sign, and Gunther comes in, and they're arguing. And Nick Aldis comes out and says, "You know what, Gunther? You've been balking at this. You've just earned yourself a number one contendership match tonight. The winner between you and Royce Keys will sign that contract." And I thought that was such a cool way to get to that match, to make Gunther have to come sign the contract then and want to sign it. Puts Royce Keys up there with Cody and Gunther, right? And I thought they had a really good match. What'd you guys think of that whole way that played out on SmackDown on Friday? AJ, it's been a while. What do you think?
It has been, and I mean, I loved it too because it was different. Like, we got the chicken shit Gunther, and then Royce Keys comes out, like you said. It's such a it's a natural way of getting Gunther, like, getting under his skin, being like, I mean, if you're not, I never said I wasn't. Well, you never said you were. Like, fuck off. It was a great way of dancing to it, even though we knew it was going to be Gunther getting it. But it was fresh. It was newer. I'm not really saying it's like brand new. It's never been thought of. In wrestling, everything's a copy of a copy of a copy. But it's still different. It's still something organic. It's something where it kind of shows that Royce Keys, maybe he's not ready at the moment in the WWE level, but he's showing like they're pushing him into ways where it's, hey, you got the look, figure it out. And that's what I appreciate the most out of this is like whetstone right here. Gunther, go. Iron sharpens iron.
Yeah, it's definitely a fresh way to get Royce Keys into the mix right away and get eyes on him going one-on-one with Gunther. What better way to do that? In main event, putting something on the line and, going toe-to-toe with Gunther and making him look like, hey, like, he stands tall with all those guys right away. And it's like, oh, this is guys somebody you need to pay attention to. Especially if you didn't know him in AEW or anything like that. He hasn't been around on the main roster, too much. So I think it's perfect, and it's nice to get somebody, different, and somebody that we know is probably going to be up there, in there quickly, and a different face to the main event picture. Like you said, kind of AJ, even if he's not like quote unquote ready, or he's not going to like necessarily continue to be there, but it's like, boom, okay, hey, I can go toe to toe with these guys. Crowd can get behind him now. People are invested now. Start to build him up and permanently put him there. I think that's a great way to introduce him. And I think it was more for her. I think it did about more for him than it does for Gunther in that sense, because it's puts his name right out there now. Everybody knows who he is.
I don't have much else from SmackDown that I want to get into. Like I said, usually we're running down both these shows by segment for the most part, but we do have a Saturday night's main event this week. We do have Clash next week, which is great. Makes it a lot easier to podcast. Let's get into Raw, some Raw notes here. Finn and JD. Balor defeated JD in a street fight. I thought that was a pretty good match. I kind of skipped a little bit through it. Dom came in and interfered. We had a Soul and Becky segment, and I guess we're going to get Soul and Becky at Saturday night's main event. So we're going to talk about that in a little bit. We had a Trios Tornado tag match, Los Americanos versus Original El Grande Americano and Los Americanos Hermanos. Los Americanos Hermanos won with a loaded headbutt, just so you guys know. I just wanted to keep saying those names. They kind of flow off the tongue.
Grandos Americanos.
It was a trios tornado tag match with Los Americanos versus original Grande Americano and Los Americano Hermanos.
Hermanos.
Yeah.
Hermanos.
I don't even know if I can do my alliteration thing anymore. I haven't done that in so fucking long. I am the advocate.
brother.
That allocates alliteration all across America, something like that.
Something like that. Yeah. It's been a minute since I've heard that shit.
Sounds good, Hermano.
Yeah.
Los Hermanos Arcanos. Yeah, Brie and Paige defeated Roxy and Raquel. Seth beat Austin Theory with the help of the Street Profits, but the Vision then beat everyone down. Okay, now we're going to talk about something for a little.
Oh boy.
What are we doing?
Well, the three of us are.
No.
Oh.
No. What are we doing? What the fuck? Who the fuck is making these decisions right now? I haven't even told you what. Everybody knows what I'm talking about. If you're listening to this or you're watching live, you know I haven't even said their names yet, and you know what I'm talking about because it's been so fucking stupid. And we've talked about it here for weeks. And they must have been listening and said, well, shit, I guess we got to get Brock Lesnar back so he can split his pants in the ring. Wear some fucking pants that don't split. It's like the 5th time this happened to you. It's not why I'm mad. I'm not mad because of that. We're going to have Obafemi retire Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania. And then we're going to have Obafemi do an open challenge. Lazy booking. Then we're going to have him beat Otis. Cool. Then we're going to have him not even have a match, but then go back and drag out Berto and Angel and beat their... Okay. And then we're going to bring Brock Lesnar back. What are we doing?
Sound like John Cena. We are pivoting. Pivoting. Because it was terrible. It wasn't going to work.
On a Raw in Greensboro, North Carolina.
And
what are we doing?
They had literally nothing else, as we've said. Nothing else. Like, we've talked about, okay, maybe Brock Lesnar will come back just to say, hey, I need another shot. I need to prove myself or something like that. And Gunther retires him at SummerSlam in Minnesota. Fine. But to come back again, come back in the middle of nothing and go after Obafemi again after you supposedly retired him is awful. It's just awful. That's the only explanation I can have is we knew this was terrible what they were doing with Oba. He should have been put immediately in the title picture. But they didn't want to do that, and they didn't know what else to fucking do. They didn't apparently have anybody else they could put him in a meaningful feud with. Good Lord. There's no other top talent not in the title picture right now. And they went, well, shit. Brock? Buddy? Can we get you to come back for a little bit? We got nothing else to do.
It's almost like the episode of The Boys when they had to announce 2 new members of the 7, and they announced one of the new members, and then the 7th member is the Deep again. That's how this feels.
This has been this has been basically sold out for like a week and a half. Like there's some tickets left. I think they opened up a couple sections too, but this has been it doesn't make any sense. Like I'm talking about Clash because I feel like they're going to try and put this on Clash.
I mean, it feels like it. Like it's marquee basically because it's,
Is there a chance that Saudi stepped in? Because don't they have Night of Champions in Saudi?
It's after that, after Clash, yeah.
And they stepped in and they went, we want Brock Lesnar. And versus Obafemi, and WWE went, okay, well, how much money are you going to give us? And it was enough. And then WWE went, okay, well, maybe we'll just have the Brock will beat him at Clash and then lose. I don't know, and then retire to Gunther. I don't know.
There you go.
I have no idea. Like Oba could beat him.
They drove a dump truck full of money up to my house. I'm not made of stone.
I have no problem with Brock Lesnar at all. We told you Brock Lesnar wasn't retired. This is just the worst fucking storytelling that in a long fucking time. I don't know who's responsible for
it. I don't know. I mean, it used to be easy just to say, it was Kevin Dunn. But now we can't even do that anymore.
I mean, ultimately Hunter is, but it just doesn't make any sense. Yes. Like this was not the plan.
This couldn't have been the plan.
No.
If this was the plan,
this was horrible.
We're in trouble because things are going to get really bad if they think this was a good plan.
Yeah, I sure hope not, because this was awful, and then you're going right back to it. Like, why did you bother? Like, you could have just went immediately back to it and done it at Backlash if you were going to do that. Like, because you literally did nothing with Oba in between, nothing.
So they only really have
look like he's any better.
Yeah, they only really have 2 matches set for Clash, and I don't think they would need it. They have both titles being defended: Roman and Jacob, and Cody and Gunther. Like,
they really don't.
A third main event.
Night of Champions makes more sense, but
it does. But now, why did you bring him back at a Raw in Greensboro? Then wouldn't you have brought him back at like Saturday night's main event?
Yeah, he could have brought Oba out for a dumbass open challenge again. They could have done the bit. It doesn't make any sense to me. Like, the storyline bit doesn't make any sense to me. Brock coming back makes 100% sense. Just this whole thing, I think, was just completely piss poor and did nothing. All it did was just delay for no reason. Like, if you really had nothing for him, then fucking shame on you. Like, that is bad. That is really bad booking. Because if you weren't ready to put him in the title picture, then there was, why have him beat Brock Lesnar at Mania? Why have that match? Why anything?
And that is the $1 million question, because I just have no idea how he went from, like, this dude is the most dominant thing in the world in NXT to
everything was fine until they started the open challenge. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it was the open it was like you catering go, like, what the why? And then it was like, we got nobody. Why?
What moment do we need from Oba? Like, what is the moment they're trying to get to? Like, why would they stretch this out?
No idea.
Because, I guess, like I'm saying, if they weren't going to put the title on him, and they have, okay, well, Cody's our champion, and we don't want to take it off of him, and we got Roman doing this thing or whatever. Like, tough shit. Like, Oba's the fucking guy. If you're gonna make him the guy, go make him the fucking guy. Go have him take down Cody Rhodes right now, or have him take down Roman Reigns right now, and do it. If you had so what if you had a different story at that point? Changing the story of Obafemi was not the right story to change, in my opinion. Like that, because it hurt him. You weren't gonna hurt Roman. You weren't gonna hurt Cody by taking the title off of him. You're gonna hurt Oba by having him at the top of the mountain and just go crash down and do nothing with him.
Have him establish the Intercontinental Championship more. Like it's
no, you can't go that
not
direction.
Anymore.
The problem is
they cut themselves in the corner.
You retired Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania.
Yes.
There are not many other places to go than straight into
title. Yeah, I'm aware.
But not the IC. You know what I mean?
Know. I'm just saying
that would have been better beforehand, like they did with Gunther, but he already reached that summit.
But like that's what he can do is he could try to conquer Gunther's reign or something like that. I'm trying to throw something that's actually
sounds like you were in these meetings with this open challenge.
If I heard open challenge, I would be like Undertaker with his contract with WCW, just saying, hey, can I use that fax machine? and send it somewhere else. If I heard open challenge,
very nice, very nice.
I'm
all
at
right,
least
folks,
trying something.
We'll keep tuning in and we'll see what they can do here and see if they can make this better.
They won't.
I don't think Danhausen was on either show in the past.
He wasn't.
No.
He was too busy cursing the Cavaliers on ESPN.
He was on ESPN though. They love him over there. They
oh my God,
absolutely love him. Yeah, he is just amazing. We can't go through a show without mentioning Danhausen. But all right, let's take our second and last commercial break. When we come back, we're going to talk about Saturday night's main event from Fort Wayne, Indiana, DWI 521. Don't drink and drive. Drinking podcast.
Now a word from my God, our sponsor.
Why should you visit thechairshot.com? Thechairshot.com is your home for hard-hitting reviews, news, opinion, and analysis with attitude. Why? Because you're smarter than the average fan. Thechairshot.com. Always use your head.
Welcome back, DWI 521. We are just a couple days from Saturday night's main event. We are 10 days. It's on a Sunday, folks. Don't forget, Clash in Italy is next Sunday. And I'm okay with that because it's early.
Is that 11?
11:30?
Noon?
12
so,
or something
yeah.
like that. Yeah, which is, I think, 12:30 actually, Central Time. I think it's 1:30 Eastern it starts. So either Bandwagon Nerds will be recorded, will be broadcast live at a different time, or PC Tony won't be on Bandwagon Nerds for like the second time in 3 years. So if I have to pick between Bandwagon Nerds or a daytime PLE, like there's not many things I enjoy more in the world than a daytime PLE.
It's called day drinking, Charlie Brown.
It's called my life. Let's get into
the early
it.
bird special, ready to go.
So I'm going to ask you guys. I'm going to run down the card, and then I want you guys each to just make a pitch for like 45 seconds of what match should be the main event, because this is not an easy pick. Actually, now that I'm looking at it, this might be the main event, but I'm not sure. I don't know. Penta defending the Intercontinental Championship against Ethan Page. The Vision versus the Street Profits for the Tag Team Championships. Rhea Ripley, Charlotte Flair, and Alexa Bliss versus Jade Cargill, Mi Chin, and BFAB. That will not. That probably won't make it. Well, I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe
that seems like second on the card.
Becky Lynch versus Sol Ruka. I believe it's for the women's Intercontinental. It's not.
It just says singles match. Yeah.
I know it says that on Wikipedia.
Sure hope they change that.
Hopefully.
But when I ran down the segments for Grok, it said that Roka earned an IC match.
Ooh.
I don't know why it wouldn't.
Sweet.
Well, we'll see.
That would be. Yeah.
If it's not, then obviously she's winning, or there's going to be some tomfoolery, and they're going to have one next week at Clash, probably. That's possible. They're doing it that way. And then Paige and Brie taking on the Irresistible Forces for those women's tag team championships. So we have 2 tag team championship matches, and at least one IC match, at least one. So I'll start with Dan. Out of those 5 matches, Dan, which one should and which one will main event Saturday night's main event? See what I did there?
I will take the.
What are we doing?
What are we doing?
I got it out of my system. Thanks.
There you go.
If it is indeed for that Intercontinental title, then Becky Lynch and Sol Ruka should main event.
I can't think of
Saturday
a better
night's
way
main
to go
event.
off the
It
air.
has to.
Saturday night's main event with Sol Ruka holding the Intercontinental Championship. As long as it
Right
is.
on.
If it's not, and they want that match at Clash, then okay. If it's not for the title, then who does?
If it's not for the title, man, I think it's going to be Penta. I think it should be Penta because Penta's the main draw. I would think out of all of these, there's the women's tag team match is I think would be great. But I don't think it's going to main event. I think Penta would.
The men's tag team
because he is
match
so popular.
The men's tag team match could, because if you have Seth Rollins ringside, Paul Heyman's out there, and Braun Breaker, that's a lot of your top guys there.
That's possible. If they are going to be out there, then
plus it's Logan
that's
Paul.
going to be a lot of shenanigans then for sure, especially if it's for the tag and it's for the tag titles. I could definitely see that main eventing.
That's my pick.
If everybody's going to be out there, I guess. Wasn't thinking about the shenanigans that'll be ringside. But I've having Becky and Sol Ruca not be for the Intercontinental title would make no sense. So I'm going to go with the bet that it's going to be for the title, and that one will main event.
AJ?
I'm in the same boat. If it is the Women's Intercontinental Championship, it should be Becky and Sol Ruca. Ruca coming out on top with the title above her head. What I think it would be, probably going to be the other Intercontinental Championship match, which still isn't a problem.
No, and you're showcasing Ethan Page there too. So like
yes.
it's a bonus either way, honestly.
Agreed.
Yeah, it should be interesting. It's a good card. It's a good 5 matches. I think it's only 2 hours, so that's solid. We don't have to worry about.
Yeah, they're usually shorter.
Yeah,
events, which is good, and yeah,
it's usually about like an hour.
Clash coming the next week, you know.
Yeah, it's like an hour and a half. So tightly packed. 30-ish minutes of like, hey, we have this person in Indiana, Pacers own. Like they're gonna have Pacers or someone special from Indiana be like a special guest that they showcase.
Do you think any of these, like, well, we just mentioned maybe Becky and Sol, but do you think any of the people on this card will be at Clash since it's a week away? Do you think they'd run any of these back?
Well,
I mean,
maybe not the full match, but definitely gonna see Rhea versus Jade.
How about any title change? Any title change will be run back next weekend.
That makes sense.
Oh,
I don't see Penta dropping to Ethan Page. I could see the Street Profits winning. I could see
the Irresistible Forces
winning, and it's Soul winning. Yeah, so I could see all 3 of those matches being run back next week because they only have 2 matches there. That'll probably be a 6-match card.
They're usually smaller, so like 5 or 6.
Just 5
usually.
or 6.
Yeah,
they're all 5 or 6
at Saturday Night's main event.
Well, yeah,
I would say 6 at Clash. I think like the American PLEs get 5, and I think the overseas out of the country PLEs get 6. I'm not sure.
I don't remember, but it's usually around like that small, tight knit
number. It's a lot less matches now.
Yeah, unless it's a big 5, then they'll have like 12.
I got like 12. Like 7.
Tell me I'm wrong.
This isn't TNA.
Well, let's run down the card here as it's listed. No, I'll give you my order. I think if the men close, if the tag team match closes the show, Penta opens the show. Penta versus Ethan Page. This should be a great match. Ethan Page has done really well. We talked about it before, how the symbiosis between Shawn Michaels and Hunter and moving them forward. They come in ready to go, and there's been a lot of people like that, especially very recently. We've listed those people off before numerous times. Ethan Page is continuing that tradition. I just don't see Penta dropping the title here, AJ.
I'm in the same boat. I love Ethan Page. I've loved him since TNA.
Oh, why don't you marry him?
But I don't even know what that laugh
was.
What
a dick!
But it is to showcase him to the main roster viewers instead of like, oh, like I don't know who this is. I never watched NXT. Well, here you go, because he is that damn good. Yeah, he can be a little much, but that's the whole point of his gimmick. He's all ego for a reason. But yeah, Penta's not dropping this title he's not dropping this title to this PLE. I'll say that. I'm not gonna say anytime soon. I just don't think it's gonna be at Saturday night's main
event. I give it a low chance that he wins it and takes the title just because. I mean, sometimes they'd be willing to hotshot it or something like that, or give a reason to be surprised and go, wow, who's Ethan Page? he just beat Penta for the title. Like, whoa, what the hell's going on? And maybe it doesn't hold it right away or hold it for too long. But I do like Penta having the title for a little bit. And Ethan Page doesn't necessarily need it right now, but this, like you said, AJ, it's a good chance to show him off to the wider audience of maybe anybody who hasn't seen him wrestle, because he hasn't been on the main roster for too long either. But I just love Penta carrying the IC division here for a little bit longer. He's so good, and at this point I don't know where else you would put him. So I think keeping the title on Penta for a while here and having these guys just all kind of get in the mix in this mid card is going to be really fun, because they're all just so damn good, and the mid card has been so entertaining, and this match will be no different. And I think Penta will retain.
Rhea Ripley, Charlotte Flair, and Alexa Bliss taking on Jade Cargill, Michin, and B-Fab. If Jade Cargill doesn't pin someone here for victory, you've done this match wrong, Dan. There's no reason for Rhea, Charlotte, and Alexa to win, and I think this is where Rhea and Charlotte get into it, and Charlotte thinks Alexa's going to take Charlotte's side, but Alexa's going to be mad at Charlotte because she's going to think that Charlotte should have acted better, and however the way they lose. I think this is the first crack between Charlotte and Alexa. It's been long enough. They moved. We were hoping they'd keep them together to Mania. Now we're almost to June now. Like, I feel like Charlotte versus Alexa at SummerSlam is a really good feud match, and we can start the cracks now.
Yeah, we've been talking about it for a while. I've been saying that it's kind of overdue. We were ready for it.
The only thing I want to say more is, because it just hit me in the head, is you replace Charlotte and Alexa in the tag team division with B-Fab and Michin right here. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're going to break up a great tag team in the great tag team division that we wanted them to build, you have to put in one and raise one up. And I think they could do that here and over the summer.
Yeah, they definitely could. And having that side win the match certainly does that. And especially if you're going to see tension on the other side and them being more of a unit that's joined together, makes it a lot better. And Jade almost has to get the pin, because that causes the tension between the other team. They don't need the W. Ripley and Charlotte Flair are kind of both in that mix. We're going to get Charlotte and Jade somewhere shortly too, I'm sure. So you have to begin that rivalry between that side of it, of the baby faces between Rhea, Charlotte, and Charlotte and Alexa have to have their feud too. So having Jade cause that tension here is the best thing they can do for that side of it, to move them into the title picture and have some opponents for Jade going forward too.
Yeah, it's I agree across the board. If Jade doesn't get the pin, if there isn't some tomfoolery, or fuckery or anything else in the match between Rhea, Charlotte, and Alexa, what are we doing?
Like, hey, Farva, what's that restaurant you really like? Oh, you mean Shenanigans?
What's that restaurant with like goofy shit all over the wall?
I got a liter of cola.
A large
I think Super Trooper 3 is coming out, isn't it?
It is. They already released the trailer.
Yeah, we did. We covered that trailer on Bandwagon Nerds a couple weeks ago. So
oh my god, hilarious. I'm gonna watch it.
I love all the Broken Lizard stuff. I have like 5 or 6 of their movies on DVD, actually, when we used to have DVDs.
Nice.
I don't know where my DVD player is, but I have a PlayStation, so.
It counts.
Right next to your VHS player.
It's in a bin with my VHS player that has like a porn tape in it or something, probably.
Or monster trucks.
Stuck in there.
Yeah, or maybe it's one that's both. I'm not sure. Good recovery, Dan. Like we planned that. Like, no way I would have VHS porn.
A wink.
Very hairy.
Oh.
Anyway.
Next match.
I can't help. Anyway, Let's stick with the women's tag team division. Paige and Brie taking on the Irresistible Forces. I could be really dark and continue the joke, but we'll just talk about the match. Thank you very much. You get it the pop even without just insinuation does the job sometimes.
As soon as you said I can take this dark, I'm like, I already know where you're going with that. Let's not.
There's no reason Lash and Nia shouldn't win these titles back here. There's no reason for Paige and Brie to have them anymore. It's been fun. Brie looks great. Paige has an awesome future. Dan, you're the one that says they should have never lost the titles in the first place. Is that the kind of disappointment that you have here? Why did you even take them off them in the first place?
Yeah. What? If it wasn't going to be the Bella Twins, why?
We talked about
you didn't need to do it. You didn't need to. There was no reason. Keep them on the Irresistible Forces. They're a dominant tag team. They have been doing awesome as a tag team. And yeah, they had the fucking best outfits at WrestleMania, and you fucking made them lose. That was bullshit. And it was the worst. Like, it just sucked because I talked about it before, but they ruined the WrestleMania opportunity for Paige to come back at the Raw after and revisit history, but it just didn't hit, I think, the way it should have. And yeah, these guys had their moment. Let's get them back to Lash and Nia, and let's keep rocking this tag team division.
I'm in full agreement with Dan. Like the main reason why the moment with Paige where it's like, hey, we're gonna hot potato the title over to them is because, oh my gosh, Paige came back and she can win a championship like she did against AJ Lee. Oh my gosh, AJ Lee has a title match too. Oh my gosh, it all makes sense. And it's shut up.
A very Belaz take here. I hear you and Andrew at the same time. Oh my gosh.
It's all cute and then I proceed to butt chug salt water.
Oh, I don't have that one in here.
Oh, thank God. But yeah, I agree. They should not have gotten rid of the title. They shouldn't have taken the titles off the Irresistible Forces.
Oh, or do I?
I butt chug salt water all the time.
There he is.
God damn it. I did it to myself. And then Tony's gonna like scramble back and go like, all right, 46-30. I have AJ saying this too, so I'll just
dumbass.
Yup.
Yeah, put those together.
Yep. Yes, please go back to what it was. Who knows? I'll tag into the dark humor that Tony was thinking, and we have Nikki with the crutch going over and giving Paige a back shot.
I'm just talking about hairy bushes, and you're like talking about nutting on someone's back.
Hey, I got some yard work to do this weekend.
Well, thanks for tuning in to the last episode of the DWA podcast.
Right.
Thank God it's over.
Is that get us taken off the air too? Come on.
That's
what play our intro. Can't.
No, you can't stop this. You can't stop this machine. Let's Becky Lynch, Sol Ruca. Let's just talk about it. Oh, fuck. I gotta really find out now.
Oh,
if it's for the Intercontinental title.
Is it really for the title? It's just it completely changes the match.
I mean, it does.
Though I think I don't know. I mean, I think either way. So I think either way, Sol Ruca wins it. I think that would probably make sense.
Yeah.
And I hope it's for the title because I think she should win the title. I think that elevates Sol Ruca way more.
Well, WWE briefly advertised it as a championship match. Becky Lynch clarified that Sol Ruca has not done anything during the shot. Guess that's it.
Okay,
well, sounds like something that might happen on SmackDown. To solidify that it being an Intercontinental title match right before.
Aren't they on Raw though?
And
are they? Son of a bitch.
I mean, they are, but again, and
I think we're getting the IC match at Clash. I think she's gonna win, and then she's gonna say I earned it, and then you'll get it.
And then do the run back. But either way, Sol's winning this. Granted, I'm just saying this. Who gave her like generic surfer music? Like, I know it changed. It was kind of that way, but it had some like personality to it, and then they changed it when she went to the main roster. And
oh, who's the garbage people behind the music now?
is it still Def Rebel?
I don't know.
I don't know, but either way, Sol Ruka should win. It just like Becky does something where she gets a soul snatched. It's fine.
Well, you know Jessica Carr is going to be the referee, and there'll be some shenanigans going on with that too. So,
I swear to God, I'm going to pistol whip the next person that says shenanigans.
Very good, AJ. That was well done. Well done, you sly son of a bitch. All right, and what I think is going to be the main event of Saturday night's main event in Fort Wayne, Indiana. The Vision, Logan Paul and Austin Theory defending their tag team championships against the Street Profits, Angelo Dawkins and Montez Ford. I would love to have, obviously Heyman's going to be there. I would love to have Braun and Seth. Like Braun definitely is going to be down there right away, and maybe Seth runs in and helps them win and earn some trust. It'd be kind of cool to see the Street Profits get some love and hold those tag team titles at the end of the show too. I think that'd be really fun, AJ.
Yeah, I agree. And since we also have Joe Hendry doing his hit song, Please Fire Logan Paul, I'm just saying, like, that could also be another thing that shows up. I'm just saying, that's another thing that could deter.
Boring.
Instead of Joe Hendry, let's talk about ProWrestlingTees.com/TheChairShot. Check it out. Makes a great gift any time of year for the wrestling fan in your life. ProWrestlingTees.com/TheChairShot.
Good plug.
Say Joe Hendry again and see what happens.
Well, I mean, if I say his name, he might appear again.
Oh. He won't. We'll just remind you to go to thechairshot.com. Always use your head. Don't ever play that stupid fucking soundbite again. Fuck that guy. He's not good.
Hey, Dan, do it again.
He's not even in shape. He looks like me with my shirt off right now, and I don't look as good as I usually do with my shirt off right now. The guy's got love handles. It's your job to be naked and half naked on television. Get the fucking shape. You're not Samoan. You're not Samoan. You need to get in shape.
My only argument is going to be JBL, and that's it. Like, that's all I got.
He's not a wrestling god, okay? So
yes,
there you go.
He was the longest SmackDown Heavyweights champion of his time. He is a wrestling god.
He is god. You gotta say god though. G-A-W-D.
God.
So we're not being blasphemous, you know. G-A-W-D.
Fair enough. But
yeah, I hope the Street Profits win this thing too. Getting back to the match at least. I think again, Seth Rollins has to interfere in this and get under the skin of the entire Vision. I mean, that's what he's doing. And what better way to do that than force him to lose the tag titles? I think having him on the Street Profits would be a lot more beneficial for the tag division, despite the cripplingness that is happening in that men's tag division. But then that gives Seth Rollins, more ammunition. He's got Braun to go after, then he can go after both of them. Stretches that whole thing out until maybe Bronson Reed's healthy too, and he gets that, and then
they need to unify the tag titles. They need to unify the men's tag titles. They didn't, they brought in enough tag teams to do both, and then they didn't like them. They got rid of them.
And then they cut half of them.
Well, right. So like it can be a cross-show thing,
just like the women's.
Gosh,
it can thrive.
I can't wait for the day. I can't wait for the day when they finally realize how right I've been all along. I'm not going to do it right here. I really want to. I really want to break it down for you. I could do it real quick, but I'm not going to.
You're just going to have, it's just going to be Tunney on a giant filibuster about this, and Dan and I are just going to have controllers in our hands like, all right, so how do we do this part of the game?
I used to play video games sometimes while I was doing Bandwagon Nerds. If it was a show I didn't have a lot to say about the topics, I'd be over here to Edgar Woods and up. Oh yeah, definitely. I think that Star Wars is just kind of run its course right now with the Jedi. I'm a lot more knowledgeable than that, folks, but I was just trying to be funny.
Oh God.
I mean,
don't give me ideas for shows that I'm on that I'm like, oh shit, I'm over my head.
Anyway. AJ, it was great to have you back today. Hope you had fun.
I
Good
did.
time. Make sure everybody's checking out Phenomenally Funky Facts, Chairshot Radio Network, live at Chairshot Media on TwitFace. That's YouTube, Twitter, and Facebook. Yeah.
Yes.
That's a new one. I like that.
I wonder if the one person watching right now is Ray. Ray,
I don't know. There's been no comments.
It's either going to be Ray, Dave, or
Dave's like summoning.
Dave's not here, man.
Dave's not here, man. It's been a long time since we had. Well, it's been a while since we had Dave on. Oh, the TriCast.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, the TriCast.
I've had Dave on something more recently than you guys. Shit.
Yeah, but we record at 5 Eastern now, so
yeah,
we love it. And if you can't make it, that's just too fucking bad.
That's why I shot you the message where I'm like,
I know.
I'm not at work right now.
Was it the app just like right around noon or something?
Yeah, it was like noon, and I'm like, all right, I'm bored. I got nothing to do today.
He's like, I called in. What's going on? I'm like, all right, yeah, I'll text you. You're in.
That's exactly how that happened.
Great to have you back, buddy. Why don't you let everybody know what's going on with you?
Not much. Like you plugged Phenomenal Funky Facts. We're gonna have that live on the YouTubes Monday with Ricky and Clive. So we're gonna have our friends across the pond doing that. I will also spill the beans on something else that I planned on doing for Saturday. Hilariously enough, I went, as I told the guys before the show, I went to a concert yesterday. No, it was not the Megadeth one. It was actually a Mon Amarth and Deathclock. I sent a text to DJ saying, hey, you know what? I kind of want, for Mindless 30, do you want to do like concert or a music thing? And he went, how's Saturday for you? I'm available. So, all right. I'm going to be on Mindless 30 for just talking about music, podcast stuff with DJ. So go check that out.
And this Sunday on Chairshot Radio Network, you can hear 30 Mindless Minutes with DJ and PC Tunney talking Lego.
Oh, nice.
Also,
Lego.
Dan, DJ wants to do a 30 Mindless Minutes with you on the Thunderdome.
On the Thunderdome alone.
Is that going to be like a 5-parter?
30 minutes, buddy. 30 minutes.
Oh, boy.
You could do a 2-parter. Should I tell him to message you?
Yeah, we'll have to do it on the laptop so I can walk around and show the world.
There you go. So I'll get you guys in touch, but that's a good plug there.
He knows how to find me. He knows how to find me. He's got my number.
I'll tell him to
son of a bitch.
Then. I know. I protect you from everybody though, and you know you like that, so don't deny it.
I do.
Why are these people messaging me all the time? That's your job.
I am just like Stone Cold. I like you, not too much, but I like you.
Did you see the thing with Big Show when he was on Van Vliet, and he was like, I just wanted to see Stone Cold, so I FaceTimed him, and he's like, what the hell do you want? I wanted to.
Men don't FaceTime each other. Call me back.
Dudes don't FaceTime dudes. Call back.
Call me back. Call me back.
That's awesome.
DP, let everybody know about you and the shoe.
Oh, find me all over the worldwide social media interwebs at It's Me DPP. And you can follow this show at Podcast DWI on that X and Facebook.com/DWI Podcast.
Follow me at PC Tunney. Make sure you're heading over to ProWrestlingTees.com/thechairshot. Thechairshot.com, the website's brand new and it's up and running and everything's good. I want to plug trivia on there. So if you go up into the tabs and scroll down and go over to trivia, Aesop Mitchell has his daily trivia. But if you keep scrolling down, I've been doing a brand new Trivia X since April 13th. It drops every Monday, and I do a different genre of topic every week. It's 10 questions. The first 3 are easy, and you get A and B multiple choice. The next 3 are a little bit harder. You get A, B, and C multiple choice. Questions 7, 8, and 9 are even harder, and you get A, B, C, and D multiple choice. And question 10, you got to type in the answer. It's really cool. I'm really proud of it. We did WrestleMania for April 13th. We did 420 for 420. We did, what did we do after that? We did The Rock's birthday. So we did The Rock's movie trivia. We did the anniversary of Seinfeld finale. So we did some Seinfeld trivia. We did Star Wars week trivia. And this past week, a little bit of Hollywood trivia for you. Grauman's Chinese Theater trivia. So check that one out. I think you'll find yourself knowing a little bit more about that infamous movie theater palace than you think. So for AJ Balaz, for DPP, the DWI podcast, I'm PC Tunney. Thank you for listening. Make sure you're heading to thechairshot.com. You know you'll see us next week.